My topic is making a desert game. For this game, I try to making a Chinese desert called Double Skim Milk. It's from Shenzhen. Most of American didn't hear that, so let's just follow the step and do this double skim milk. So let's do this. On the right there is some instruction to how to do this one. So we just follow the instruction and see how we can make that milk. So the first step we have 500. If I click something wrong, maybe 100, maybe 200. Okay, we will follow steps. So it's 500. For next step, boil the milk with low heat. So let's boil the milk with this bowl. And like you will see, I make three choice for each steps. So whenever I click on the wrong one, they'll pump up another UI. I will not show in the following steps, so I will just correct and click on the uh, right one. Okay, so it's boiled. Let's go to the next step. Mix prepare for the egg white. Let's see, there's egg white. So let's see. Oh, if I walk away from this one, the menus is gonna disappear. Well, so let's go with egg white. And next step, mix egg white and sugar. So let's go this way. So I click on sugar. Okay, I have done 4 steps. So let's go to the next step. Sieve that. Okay, and let's go to the final step. Steam the mixtures. Okay, we finally got our milk, and when we push X here, it will not let us successful quit our game. But in this error, I'll push X. Now we quit the game. So let's see our code over here. There's like there's 6 steps in making the milk, and I've make seven collisions for here. When you work in each one, it will pump out the UI. So let's see our code one by one. The first is our first personal character. Let's see that. So the thing I add here is just add there's a UI for the overall UI. That's when you see that's have all the step I need to do. And for here is the actual code that is working. So when it begins to overlap, it casts to the each zone, and it gives the mouse cursors and pump out the new UI. You will see you see that and if cast fails, there's lots of if statement. If it's not in this zone, they will check this zone, and all this code follow the same pattern, so you can see that. And uh, when the actor ends the overlap, they will give back the mouse cursors and remove the UI. You will see also set back the variables. And final is the X I press at the end of game. So it checks whether it's in that final zone, and if it's in that zone, when you push X, you will quit the game. And let's see a more specific code for each part. Let's go to this one. let me see. Let's go first for the UI. This called UI is for the overall UI you will see for here. Um, as you were saying in the previous, I have when you finish one steps, it will like become golden for here, become yellow for here. The trick I do is I have two texts over here, so you can see. So whenever you finish the steps, it will hide the text above, so it can show the text below that. It's kind of look like the exchange colors, and there's a function for this text is set on the visibility. Give me a second. Oh, here we are. So on each one, all gets the same pattern visibility functions. So each function is each steps has its own functions. It check to the first personal character, and then in my first personal character there is a variable. It says whether it completes this step. We can see here. Like, is character gets a milk? Did he boil the milk? Did he get the egg white? Did he get the sugar? Or did you save that? Did you steam that? All this is set in the first personal character. So once the first character finish their steps, it will go into this blueprint and hide text we will see. Text we see here, and let's go to the another UI. So this is one kind of UI, and there are lots of other kind of UI. They all follow the same logic. Let's just see one of them, or maybe all. So this is the button and text for code. So there's another UI called no. We can first see that. So this UI doesn't really have any logic, it just pump up the verbs you will see. And for this one, each button has the button with wrong answers. It will give this widget and add to the viewport, and after a few seconds it will remove from the parent. And if you get it right, you will cast to the first personal character, and you will set the value that way. Try to adjust, try to like know whether it's finished the step. It will give the true value for this variable, and so it's stored in the personal character, and our UI can get information here, then make the text hidden, so we can change the color to that. And let's see. They're all the same. I just show some of the code we got. And for each part, I also play some tricks. For example, for the game mode part, let me see. Um, as you will see in the when I was playing, there's milk like gradually fills in this bottle. I use some code for that. Let me see. It's kind of I just can't find. There's it's kind of same for this one. Like you will see for this port, for this cup, this bowl, and for this for this two for this and this bowl, they all do the same thing. It's just check the value. I say the variable in the first personal character, and if you check every frame, if this one is true, it will start to like maybe see the visibility for each one, and so it's have the effect that it's gradually like fill in that button. And there's one more different code we can see. It's let me see. Yes, it's for this tuple. I when I was playing, you can see the fire is the same logic. It checks the value in the first personal, and after a delay, it's activated um, the fire under that bow. So that's my game. I really make for this assignment.